Hey guys, welcome back to this video. In the last video, we have created a desktop version of our website landing page that we are converting from Pixo, a design tool, to Webflow website page. In this video, we are going to make the website page responsive, mobile and tablet responsive, and we will also add some animation so that it looks a little interactive, right? So let me shrink my video here. Okay, so as you can see here, the page is on desktop. To make it responsive, changes, click on this tablet version, right? On tablet, to me it looks little good. This is not navbar, requires some, let's say we add some padding here for navbar. Let's say 16 from that and 16 from here on this side, so it looks nice. And for section, for this hero section, let's add some padding from 16 from there and 16 from here. Let's add padding to our container, means because we are using the same container everywhere, right? So let's add padding to our container, 16 and 16 from this navbar. Let's delete it. So this is the benefit of using classes, right? I'm using this container class on every section, right? And if you are using that one and if you make one change, it will affect on everywhere where you have that class. And this looks nice to me. Okay, here I think we are using, but this is 100%. But let's since this is a flags box, let's make it like add a wrap means if your content is overflowing from that flags box, right? If you add a wrap, then whatever the overflow content is there, it will go to the next row. Here we have these 48. Let's make it 40, and let's make these 40 as well. Let's not make it 40, and that's too big. Let's 24, and I think that's fine. Let's do 32 and fit all of them in same row for this one, if if they're allowing. No, it's not looking good, so let's make it 40 and 24 row. And what else do we have? This section looks good. Let's just remove padding between these two columns. Right now it is 120. Let's make it 24. 24 is fine. See, everywhere it will be 24. What else? I think this is fine for now. This section is fine for tablet version. This kind of designs are fine mostly. At here, I think we have a gap that we had added. Sure, let's check. Okay, 56. Let's make it 40. And here we have some gap. Let's remove that gap. 120 to 24 so that it looks nice. And I think here the gap we can reduce is this one. Let's make it, let's say 2 fr, so that it fits very well. See, as you can see, it fits very well here. This padding, I think on the tablet version it looks nice. Let's go to the mobile landscape. Here it looks nice again, this part. Let's try to reduce this space and fit them well. Okay, now I think it's fine. 16, 16 is too much. 8, 8 is fine. I think this is looking fine to me. Okay, now so for this one, I think we need one column here because it's not looking good here. So I'll just click here on this grid. I'll come to these columns. I'll just delete a column from here. If I delete anything here, it won't affect here or here on this desktop or tablet. If I make any change on the mobile side, it won't affect on your bigger versions, bigger devices, right? It will only affect to the smaller versions. If I make any change here on the landscape, the only changes will be affect to landscape and the mobile version. If you look at here, only that one, not the bigger one. Keep that in mind. Here we have page section 80. I want 64 or something. Let's say 64 for both top and bottom. Okay, I think we did something like we had changed this one, right? I think image we did. So image here earlier it was set to, let's set it first. So let's say we have image, then content, image, and content for features section. And after the feature grid, we have 80 pixel of, let's make it 40, or let's make it 60, a little bit less. And okay, this one, click on the grid we have, click on the grid. I want only one column grid here with the gap of 32, because that is perfect now, I think, right? And here I want a single column grid again. And yep, and for this one, I think it's fine. 80 80, let's make it 60 60. I think this is fine. And for this one, let's not go like this. Let's make it one column also. One, one, one. And this is like one column. And all the footer will be like this. All of your footer will be like this. Now, I think this is fine to me. Gap. What is the gap we have here? What do we gap? 80. Let's not make it 80, let's make it 60, so we don't have lots of white space there. Let's make it 48. And I think to me it looks good. And do we have any space from top? Yes, let's delete that. 16. I think this is fine, perfect. See, in just 5 minutes, I think, right, we are almost done with our responsive page. This text is big, let's make it smaller. Let's make it 40 or something. Let's make it 40 and 48. I think this is fine, but I don't like these ones, so let's make it 36. 36 is good. 36 and 44 is fine. What is the gap we have on about this one or button after the, okay, we had a this one, so let's say we make it 16. So I think it looks perfect now. The image, you have all these logos. You can change the logos if you want. You can use a grid here to show them only one or two columns here. I think these are fine for now. I think we don't want to change them. We don't want to change them here. This heading, I think it's not looking good. It's too big. Let's make it 32 or something. Okay, 32 and 40 of line height. And I think to me it looks good. What is 8? Let's make it 8. And this is fine. 24. Let's make it 16. So wherever we have these classes, it will take that one. And I think yes, this is looking good. So here our landing page gap. And what gap do we have here? We had 40. Let's make it 0 so that we have enough gap. And let's select the grid again, and let's make it 32 so that they have enough space between those sections. And we had this final link, and let's make it like a 16 or so. From 80, let's make it 60, and from bottom is fine to me for now. Okay, so this is your responsive landing page, mobile tablet, and it fits very well on your that one mobile size. Okay, now let's add some animations quickly. So whenever my page loads, right, when this sections comes into view, I want to add animations. Like for this flags box, click on these interactions. Here, click on this element trigger. I want to do scroll into view. Here you can use page load animations and all. Those are advanced things. You can check out my YouTube channel for more videos on that one. I want to use slide. I want content to come from the left hand side with, let's say, a delay of 100 or so. And for the image, I want my image to come from When it's going to view, come from slide, come from the right hand side, and 100 again. Just have a look. See, a smooth animations, right? It's not advanced animations. It's just the basic animations that you see on most of the websites. And I think these animations are good for page loads, right? It won't take too much of your time to load your pages when you are applying for Google speed score. That one, this one, I want this to come from the let's say that one was let's grow this when it visits 115. Offset is 15, means 15%. When 15% is passed, then it will work like this. See, animations like that. And for this one, let's use again that the same animation, slide in from left. I mostly use 10, 100. Here again the same animation, but I will change the flow from right side. 10 and 100. And here the same thing we used for the first one. When this scrolls into view, I want it to come from the left hand side. 10 and 100. Let's preview the animations now. Just check out these animations. See how easy it is to create animations in Webflow. Again, this one, let's, if you want to add, you can add that. Scroll into view, slide, bottom. Let's not use bottom. Let's use, let's use something else. Let's use fading, right? 10, 100. Fade in animation. And for all these one, let's use for this collection to make it scroll into view, slide from bottom, that. And this is how I use animations in Webflow. So for this one, let's make it more interactive. For the select a div block, the column inside the column we have a div block. Select that one and scroll into view, slide. I want it to come from the right side, and for this one I want it to come from the left hand side. Okay, now just have a look. See, both will like it will come from the opposite sides. So I think it's good. And again for this one, let's add this animation for the whole footer. Whole footer animation, scroll into view. I want it to come from the bottom. 10 and 100. Just check out the animations we just added in 5 minutes. In 5 minutes we have added the cool animations, scroll animations when something comes into view, and that part interacts, right, as that smoothly comes into your page. So what else? I think that's it. And the second thing I want to talk about is the hover animations for these buttons. Right now nothing happens, right, when you hover on this one. So let's do that. Let's select this our main button. Here we have large. For temporary, I will just, let's look for the small button we have. Here we have a button. Click here in the style panel on this drop down and select hover. When someone hovers on my website, what do I want to do? I want to change my button's color to little lighter, and click just outside and click the button again and add some transitions, right? So what are we doing? We are changing the background color. So select here background color and keep as it is 200, right? And just look at this. See the way it changes the color of that button when you hover on that button. All the button that has the button class will have that effect now. So we already have it for these ones. If you look at here, so not going to do that. So this is how you add animations in Webflow. Now these things are done. What we did desktop version, mobile version, we added animations. Now what else is left? The SEO, right? To add SEO, click here on the page like icon, click here on the settings. Here you can change your SEO title, SEO meta description, and SEO open graph title. This you can keep same. This as for this is used for the social media. If you want to change, you can change them. This is open graph image, means if you share it on your social media, the image you want people to see, right? That image will be shown, that you can add here. In your custom code you can add here. This is how you add your SEO. Now let's publish your website. How can you do that? Click here on the right hand side top. Here you have to add a custom domain. To add a custom domain, you have to buy hosting. So how can you do that? So you have your website here. Click here and go to the site settings. Inside site settings, you can purchase your plan. Let's say here in my plans, our website is static. We don't have CMS, right? I think we have CMS, right, for blog. Sorry. So then we have to go with this plan, CMS plan. If we are not using CMS, then go with this plan. If you don't want to add a custom domain, then go with this free plan. Just add, click here, select this Webflow crash course, the staging domain, publish to selected domain, and you can share this link with anyone you want. But if you want to add a custom domain, your website.com, right? And you get this plan static for business and e-commerce plan. They have different plans, right? You can choose anything that you want. Once you get a plan, go to this publishing, and here add a custom domain. Right now it is asking you to add a plan. That is what I just showed you before, and you can do that thing from here. And I think that's it for this one. Let me bring this up. So I hope you have enjoyed this series. We have created a pixel perfect website from my design file to Webflow. I showed you what things are where in Webflow, how you can add animations, how you can add SEO, how you can make a website live, how to make a website responsive in Webflow. And that's it for this video. And if you have any query, any questions, just leave a comment, or you can reach out to me to my website. I like to help you guys to learn more about no code tools, so that's why I'm coming out with Framer, Wix Studio, and Webflow videos on my YouTube channel. So don't forget to subscribe my channel and like my videos. Bye.